Hey credit warriors, welcome to the show. And the new Chase Freedom Flex has just hit the credit card market here in the US. Now, if you don't know, the Chase Freedom Flex is pretty similar to the Chase Freedom in that it has the same 5% rotating quarterly categories. But then in addition to that, it also earns 5% back on travel booked through the Chase portal, 3% on dining, 3% at drugstores, and 1% on everything else. And it is a MasterCard, which means it has access to the MasterCard cell phone insurance, which is pretty good. Now, in this video, I am going to show you my strategy to maximize point earning with the Chase Freedom and the Chase Freedom Flex as part of the whole Chase Trifecta, which for me is now a quadrifecta. Is that even a word? Anyway, now if you follow me on Instagram, and if you don't, why not? Follow me at the Credit Shifu. But if you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen recently in my Instagram story that I got approved for the Freedom Flex. I know, I said I wasn't going to open any more credit cards this year, but after just blowing 300,000 plus points on business class flights for this Christmas, the $800/80,000 point sign up bonus on the Freedom Flex was too good to turn down. Now, some people messaged me on Instagram and were like, isn't the bonus just $200? Well, yes, but then there's this. Earn 5% cash back on grocery store purchases, not including Target or Walmart purchases, on up to $12,000 spent in the first year. So it's like a two-part bonus, and I easily spend $1,000 a month on groceries. So that would be $12,000 a year. So I'd be able to maximize this in the first year, get an additional $600 in cashback / 60,000 points. So when they're added together, that would be $800 or 80,000 points. And if you transferred those points over to the Chase Sapphire Reserve, which I have, you get an extra 50% in value when booking travel. So that would be $1,200 in value if you use them to book travel through Chase. You could also transfer them on to airlines where you potentially may get even more value. So that's why I applied for the new card. Now, I still do have the regular Freedom card, the original one, and I considered product changing to the Freedom Unlimited if I get the Freedom Flex, but I decided to hold off on that just to kind of test the theory that you can have both the Freedom and the Freedom Flex at the same time and get the sign-up bonus on the Freedom Flex. And in case you're wondering, the Freedom card, it still exists, but it's not available to new applicants anymore. It's being replaced by the Freedom Flex, but people who already have it are grandfathered in and they can keep on using their account. Now, my application was accepted, but I did not get an immediate decision. They were just like, we'll get back to you. So I did wonder, was it having the Freedom, had some effect on it and was going to get them to ultimately deny me? Then a Chase banker called me up about something else. I have a business account with them, so they often call just as a courtesy about some really small thing, like their hours have slightly changed at the branch where my account is based that I never ever go to because it's over an hour-and-a-half drive away. Or, also what he told me was that the limits on their mobile check deposits have increased. So if that's a service you use, look into that. They've increased the amount of money that you can deposit through mobile check deposit. But anyway, I was able to ask him about my Freedom Flex application, and he actually said to me, you can have as many freedoms as you want, okay? It doesn't affect it at all. And then a few days later, probably unrelated to this guy, I don't think he did anything, but a few days later, I actually got the email that said that your application has been approved. So guys, if you have the Freedom card, don't do a product change to the Freedom Flex unless you're over 524 and you just can't wait and you just have to have it now. But if you're under 524, then just apply as a new application and you're going to get an 80,000 point sign-up bonus. And now the Freedom Flex account has appeared in my online Chase account. If we click in, you can see the credit limit they've given me. They give me $14,400, which to be honest is overkill, but whatever. I mean, it's going to keep my utilization nice and low, which is really good for my credit score. So now let's get into the question, am I going to downgrade my original Freedom to the Freedom Unlimited, or am I going to keep it and have both the Freedom and the Freedom Flex? Well, I have decided that for now, I'm going to keep the two Freedoms, the Freedom and the Freedom Flex, and see if I can maximize point earning. Because you see, the Freedom and the Freedom Flex both give you 5% back on rotating quarterly categories on $1,500 in spending every quarter on each card. So since I've got them both now, that's now doubled for me. So I have $3,000 worth of spending each quarter that I can get 5% back on in those categories that they decide each quarter. And that sounds to me like it would be a lot more valuable than having $1,500 worth of spending at 5% and then the Freedom Unlimited at 1.5%. So let's have a look at that. So having the two cards with 5% on $3,000 spent per quarter lets me earn $600 in cashback, which is 60,000 UR points per year if I max out all the categories. If I spend the same amount, $3,000 per quarter, which is 12,000 per year, on the Freedom Flex and the Freedom Unlimited, half on each, I would only earn $390 in cashback or 39,000 points. So I really want to see if I can maximize those categories to boost point earning. And if we add the Freedom Flex bonus onto this, we get this: $1,400 or 140,000 points for the Freedom and Freedom Flex setup versus $1,090 or 109,000 points on the Freedom Flex plus Freedom Unlimited or ordinary Freedom plus Freedom Unlimited. It's both the same. Now that 140,000 points is worth $2,100 in travel if I transfer the points over to the Sapphire Reserve, which is awesome. That's almost enough for a return business class flight to Europe at the current prices. Do keep in mind that the prices are very low right now because of the whole pandemic thing. But anyway, almost enough for a return business flight to Europe booked through Chase Travel. So in this way, this is how I build up massive amounts of points in my Chase Quadrifecta. And is that even a word? I don't know. But my Quadrifecta lineup used to be the Trifecta. Now it's the Quadrifecta. My Quadrifecta lineup is this: the Chase Sapphire Reserve, which I will be keeping for another year. It renews in October, and I'll be renewing at an annual fee of $450. They kept the annual fee down at $450 until the end of the year. Next year it goes up to $550. The Chase Ink Preferred, which is a business card. I can earn points on my business spend. Then I've got the Chase Freedom, and I've got the Freedom Flex, which I'll probably put my cell phone bill on because it's got the cell phone insurance, and I'll be trying to max out those categories on the Freedom and the Freedom Flex. So this way, I estimate by the end of 2021, I will probably have earned at least 300,000 points through the Chase Quadrifecta. Maybe I do a few referrals as well, etc. And then obviously I'll be earning Amex points, Hilton points, and Marriott points in addition to those. And there are some really great categories on those other cards too. So next year we should have a load of points, and we should be able to do some really nice travel experiences and make videos about them next summer. Anyway, guys, I will cover the Chase Quadrifecta in another video. I'll go through all of the points categories on each card and the earning and how it stacks up, how it fits into my spending. If you're interested in that, leave a like button. Destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Actually doesn't do anything for the algorithm, but yeah, whatever. Don't tell them. Anyway, don't tell Graham Stephan. Anyway, if you're interested in the Freedom Flex, I will put the link for that below. Also, the Chase Sapphire Preferred is currently having a 80,000 point sign up bonus as well. And that's a genuine one-time spend $4,000 in the first 3 months, get 80,000 points kind of deal. It's not over a year with 5% at grocery. So if you're interested in either of those, I'll put the links to those below. Feel free to check them out. If you're new, please subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.